They were just doing something tomorrow night. All right. I thought that they were just doing something tomorrow night. Hello, everybody that's joining us on the regular stream. We were actually in the vertical. A lot of things happened last night. I went to try to meet people and have fun and be with my friend, one of my friend Frank, at a party here that had to do with LGBTQ, whatever the things there, and with the flags. And I actually got like totally tossed to the side and really treated badly. So a lot of things happened last night, but uh, I just started the live stream. Why? Because I got a huge surprise for everyone. And but I was hearing the music down there. Now I want to go and with my camera, of course, I would like to go and I want to go there today. Because if the girl left, maybe she's going to be there today. And maybe I'm going to have the chance to talk to her. If she's not there, I'm going to go in the public area. But if she's there, I would like for her to see me at the outside and then she comes to talk to me. I'm going to change it up. So this might be a really short live stream, but it's a special one. Or maybe I'm just going to keep things going. I'm going to keep things going on the live stream here, and I'm going to show you guys a little like video on the side, something like that. All right. I'm going to do something for you. But I heard some music at the park. The park is right there. I don't want to go looking for trouble. Is that I wanted to have a good time, and they ordered me to act a certain way. And fuck, we can't do that, man. That's the line that has been crossed for the last couple of years by a certain number of people. Some people like to audit those people, and some people are those people. So there's the people that do that and the people that audit those people. I don't want to have nothing to do with that, but if you're going to infringe on my rights, oh, sorry, everybody. If you're going to infringe on my rights, like, man, I know the law, and basically the law is that if you don't feel good and it makes you feel bad and it's not honest, it's not decent, it's not honest. Thing is that I was respecting the law, but they were asking me, not asking me, they were telling me to act differently than what the law put it in the fucking law. Like that's what laws are there for. Holy shit, man. I'm hearing boom, boom, boom. I really want to go see, guys. I just said that I'm going to be playing some Call of Duty, but we might have to give that a little break. But just before, I got a special announcement I want to make. That's why we're live on the vertical, and we are live also on a traditional live stream. All right, so make sure to leave your comments, drop a like. Let me know how you're doing, and welcome to the Grinder Show, everybody. Since you guys on vertical cannot really hear this song, I'm gonna try to find a way to let you guys hear it. My headphones are pretty close to you guys right now. So just let me go see something. Okay, last time I looked, my subs were at 1,256. Please tell me we got at least one sub. That's what's hard about streaming, man. I respected the girl, and someone that I just met, a guy that was there, was acting as security, but he was actually escalating more than anything. They all asked me to leave, but unlawfully. Now, if I go there today and I place my foot down again and they ask me to leave, I go inside, they call the police or whatever. Do I respect, like, girls have been telling me what to do their whole lives. Oh, wait for me or do this or do that. Like, she asked me some stuff and she knows who I am and she was smiling, but no, she never come knocking on my fucking door. She's not the one that's going to initiate a conversation with me because she finds it. So I'm going to go back down there. And if shit hits the fan, guys, I might have to go to jail or whatever, but I will make sure to respect the law. Respect the law. And if they put me in jail, it's because a lot of people put pressure and they probably, like last night, they said that oh my God. There were so many things that are going around. I could bring them to court, and I want to make money, guys. I want to make money. I made a friend yesterday, Pascal, and I hope that he's going to be there, buddy. I really hope you're going to be there, my friend. And there's a security guard that was there that's doing the night shift also. I made sure to take his license plate and what he looks like. He had like a hoodie on. It looked like more or less a winter coat and sunglasses. He was making sure to hide himself. And but he said he was part of the Canadian military. Just give me a second here. All right, so thank you very much. Okay, I'd like to thank very much. She's not going to hear this probably, but to Agent Boulanger. Agent Boulanger is a police officer that was just rolling by, and I whistled to her, and I said, yo, I got a question. So I made sure to explain the situation real quick of what happened last night. And of course, I was in my rights and all that. And of course, if they would have called the cops, I would have had recourse and all that. But she gave me the best thing is that, listen, they are looking for that kind of attention. And of course, if they call us, it's just going to bring more attention. And she just said, just don't go there tonight. And she was really, really, it's just so stupid. But a big part of me feels so offended that I just want to go there and shove it down their throat. But basically, it's going to give them more attention, right? So I'm going to have to make the choice tonight. Am I going there or not? Or during the day? I'm going to have to really think about that. Because I could go fishing, guys, because I feel so insulted. Plus, the guy that would, okay, I invited a guy over in my yard the other day so that, talk and chill before we went and did shit, or before he went to the festival here. And I went to do my shit. So he was here, so I sort of considered him a friend, but he was acting as a security, but he kept on escalating instead of de-escalating. That's the thing with security. You cannot act as you're the toughest. You got to act as you are the one that will solve problems, that will take the time to solve problems. In security, that's how you de-escalate, is with time and problem resolution, right? It's not with more aggressivity, more talking, or more trying to impose your point of view or stuff like that with higher tones of voice, or with danger words. Danger words are easy words that imply fear. Fuck. I don't know. Danger words. I have like 20 now. I don't have any. Fuck. Yo, watch out. Anyways, there's lots of people that when they want to insult other people, they use what we call danger words, words that are familiar, that are 4 or 5 words, instead of using ways of insulting people intelligently. They're just going to say, you motherfucker, you're a bitch, and you're this, you're that. Motherfucker, bitch. Those are all common words that are considered danger words that can get a big impact, but if they're just used as danger words one after the other, they don't mean shit. Like, I want to go back there, guys, because honestly, I'm tired of people walking all over me and thinking that they're better than me. And I really want to go back there. Like, I want to listen to the cop lady, Agent Boulanger. I want to listen to you, but also I want to go there, make sure that they're not infringing on my rights. And if they do, well, I'm going to bring them to court. And that's going to be that. Like, the cops can arrest me if they want. I know that I will not do anything wrong, but I know that it's going to, just being there, it's gonna, like, they won't like it. I just have to make sure that my nipples aren't showing today. But plus that guy, like I said, there's 2 security guards. The one that was the other day, which I said that was sort of like my friend. I can say that was my friend. He escalated everything, so I'm going to have to talk to him. And the one that's doing the night shift, I actually took his license plate, but he said that he was ex-military. So I'm going to go and see him tonight. All right, I'm gonna go and see him tonight, and I'm gonna say, listen, you were told me that you're ex-military. I worked for the government for a lot of years. I got a lot of sources in there. So we're gonna run your license plate. We're gonna know who you are. Because stolen valor is not accepted. I did not go in the army. I will not take their honor. My grandfather was in the army. That was his courage. Those are his badges. Now, if this guy says that he's been in the Canadian Army, I don't trust that. I don't trust that. There's too many clues. He was faking too many stuff. Like, as a security agent, it's not complicated, and it's not, we're in a small city, in a small province. He was acting like if he was a secret agent with a microphone inside. He was actually, if you have a microphone inside here of your, if I have a microphone here, let's say a gaming microphone for my headset, or whatever microphone you have here, you can just talk and people are going to hear you. But he was actually doing he was faking it. He was faking it. I just want to make sure my phone is completely recharged. Okay. So I can go there and I can record a long ass video if anything happens. Like I can actually hide my phone. I can hide my phone. And I don't even have to tell them that they're being recorded, right? And I can just act normally. And if they infringe on my rights of passage or my right to be able to use the public services or the public parks or anything like that, or if they try to exclude me of a societal activity or stuff like that with no reason, I'm not stupid, man. Come on. People have walked all over me my whole life, and when bad shit happened, I let people go with just warnings and shit like that, and thank you, I'm gonna help you. And I always get empty promises, people that are coming here to bum shit off of me but never want to give me anything back. I had a girl here, last night, I had a girl here, and I put a decal of a tattoo that she wanted under her tits, but she had 1 hour, her tits wide open, looking at me, but she's telling me that she just sees me as a friend. I'm like, all right, man, I'm not going to take care of that. Like, I could have taken better care of that decal by taking off the excess ink. But when I saw that she didn't give a shit about me, I just left it like that. And she didn't take care of how it was placed. So when she bent over, her tits went on the tattoo, and her belly also, she had a bit of a belly, and her belly squashed the middle. So the tattoo, the ink was all ruined. And I'm like, fucking right, because I don't want to tattoo you. You see me just as a friend. You're teasing me, but you're seeing me just as a friend, and fuck that, man. Plus she was out of there. So I'm going to be taking the decision what to do. Do I play? Man, I can't believe it, man. After, why does it say 25 minutes? Oh no, I've been streaming for a long time here. For 213 minutes. And we ain't got one sub. Guys, I've been stuck at 1,000. Okay, everybody that's in here that can hear me, I don't know how many people, just let me take out another page here so that I can see who's in here. I'm still in here, guys. I'm not going to quit YouTube, anything like that. But my subscriber base has not changed since the month of March. In the month of March, I had 1,286, I think, subscribers. Okay, hold on. Let me let you guys know, okay? May 29th, I had 102,059 subscribers. But now we're at 1,256. That is that my old fake. I had someone that wanted to sponsor me, but he was a fake guy. He was a cheat. He was a hacker and all that shit. But what he did, he wanted to pump me up, to try and put me more into his lie, so that he bought me some fake subs. And people can do that. You pay like $50 or $25 and you get 100 subs on your account. The thing is that it's fake subs. People in China have 50 cell phones right in front of them, and they just go on your account and they just do subscribe, but they never fucking watch you. They never comment once. They never do a like once. So YouTube analytics and YouTube robots, they get to know which ones are fake. So this guy bought me 100 subs. So I went up 100 subs like that. But every day, there's 1 or 2 subs from that 100 that are going away. So for the last 2 or 3 months, I've been stuck at the same amount of subscribers. All right, so I peaked here at 1,259. Let's go and see. Let's go and see the last year. $59, 259. Is there a 60 in there? All right, so we went from 1,149 to 1,244, paf, in one stream. Now, YouTube recognizes that. It can happen sometimes with raids. Let me see what's the highest here. 1,258. 1,259. So 1,259 was on the May 30th. So since the beginning of the month, guys, I've lost subscribers. That's why I need your help. I need your help to share. How many views we got right now? We got 5 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. Make sure to drop a like, right? Make sure to drop a like. Yeah. All right, so for, let me go change the background here. What do I do, guys? Do I go take a walk to see what's going on at the thing here? Or do I play some Warzone? Because I heard some music going on where all this shit happened last night. But I don't know if they're just preparing. So I would like to know at what time do the activities start, because I would like to be there from the start. I would really like to be there from the start. And like I was easy last night, but maybe I should really audit them. And if something does happen, maybe I should bring them to civil court. But I made sure this girl that I liked told me to leave, and I left. I did not go inside. But people kept on wanting to talk to me. All right, so I couldn't leave right away. People kept on talking to me. But when she told me to leave, I said, okay, you want me to leave? I will leave. And she got what I said. Like, if anybody else would have asked me to leave, I would not have left. But since she asked me, all right, I'm going to leave. But I've been doing what women have been telling me to do all my life. All my life. Now what happens if I listen to her, but she doesn't give a shit about me? Just to protect themselves? I hope that she told me to get out of there because she cared about me. That's what I'm hoping. Because I like this girl since the first time I saw her. She's a good person. The first thing I saw was her, like, with her smile, she would just radiate. I saw her cruising in a wheelchair coming towards my direction. All I can see is just this beam of light going everywhere. She was just shining, boys. So I liked that girl, and she told me, okay, they took the decision, either you leave or we call the cops. People felt threatened just because I talked a little bit louder. But I talked a little bit louder because I was trying to make my points, but the guy kept on interrupting me. I said, stop, man, shut the fuck up, let me talk. See, the security agent kept on escalating but did not listen. But Pascal, man, I wish I see you another day. You calmed me down. Okay, I did not go back inside. I promised you guys that I wouldn't go back inside, and I didn't. Hopefully that's going to come back in a great way one day. I need to know this guy. I want to send a friend request, but I don't know. I just have his first name, so that's going to be hard to find, right? Okay, so I'm not going to do this right now. All right, so I'm going to light up, and we're going to go ahead with the surprise. With the surprise. I can't wait to show this to you guys. I can't wait. Oh. Um, I don't want to take it out right now, but another thing that I found, not only did I find a huge plastic to put under my chair that I've been waiting for 2 years and a half or 3 years to find, I finally found it. And also in the back, I also found a really good stable folding table. So everything that's in the back of me here, like I got an island with a lot of shit on there. It's not supposed to be there. There's only supposed to be 2 chairs so that I can do interviews. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to have the 2 chairs. And if I have a client for a tattoo, I'm going to be able to open that table. Now that table, I have to wash it, disinfect it. And I'm going to want to spray it down with some good colors, right? My colors, some black, some red, some white. And also some sort of leather cushion that I'm going to be able to put on that. So you do the cushion, then you put the leather over, and I'm going to be able to do some good stuff with that. Going to be able to create my own tattoo table, guys. The style of tattoo that I want to perfect myself in, to be honest, is called blackout. Since I shake a lot and I love tattooing, man, I just love it. I love being able to give that, to offer that pain to other people, because that pain is marvelous. That pain feels good. Tattooing feels good. The addiction is not only on the way that you can present yourself to the world, but there's a lot that has to do with tattooing, with the pain that it gives you, that understanding that pain, enduring that pain, how good it and addicting that feels. It's weird. So, but I really want to perfect myself on a blackout tattoo. Blackout is when you put everything black, so you can cover up old tattoos. So instead of having your skin as the backdrop for your tattoo, making a blackout, now you have a black screen that you can put a new tattoo on with great color. So instead of having a white contrast in the background, which is our skin, or black, whatever, by doing a blackout, is that automatically whatever the color of your skin is, that your canvas is going to be black. All right? I don't care if you're black or white. And what is cool about that, as a tattooist, all right, is that people that have the tattoo addiction, that love to have tattoos, that their arms are all full, right? My arms are going to be getting full also. I'm addicted to that, right? But what happens when I have no more space on my arms or my legs or whatever, but I still want to have fucking tattoos, but I can't max and mitch and whatever. So that's when the blackout comes in, all right? So you cover up everything. It makes it super clean. And you can also make some super good tattoos on the top of that. But like I said, I'm not a tattoo artist. I want to get into tattooing for myself and also maybe to make a bit of money. But I know that I'm not a pro, and I have a lot of problems with straight lines. But I figured out that my other hand doesn't shake as much. So maybe I use this hand so much with drills and stuff like that it shakes a bit more. I don't know. But what I really want to specialize in, and it's really, really, really modern, is a blackout. So you do the blackout with me, and then to put the new tattoo on the blackout, you go to a tattoo shop. I asked the guy at the tattoo shop, he does a piercing right here in town, but he owns the tattoo shop. And I asked him, do you use this type of ink? He said, no, we use this type of ink, but it's more or less the same thing. And I said, do you have a lot of blackouts? And he says, oh, yeah. He goes like that, oh yeah. And I think that every tattoo artist that I've heard some vocals from, they all say that blackout is the new way to do it. So it takes like a needle that's about this big. You can do it with small needles, but you're going to hurt your customer, and it's going to take a fucking long time because you really got to pack it in. So the needle's this big, more or less. There's like 20 needles or 100 needles. I don't know, man. But the ink, it's a really special ink that's really thicker or better that you have to put in there so that it gives this big black effect. Big black. So that is what I'd like to specialize in, or at least offer that to people. That way, there's no lines. I can't fuck up. Like, I remember when I tattooed when I was 19 years old, I did that time tribal was really fucking hot. Tribal was really, really, really fucking hot. So I did a lot of tribals on people, and a girl wanted a little tribal with a flower in it right on top of her belly button. And I start tattooing, but she couldn't take the little pain on her belly button. She couldn't take it. So after half, like I did one, I did the first half that was farthest from my finger, all right? And then when I came to do the tribal, and I was gonna hit the rose, and that's when it started. So she had just half of the tattoo done. She never came back to finish it. Fucking pussy. Some people have never seen pain in their life, and when they experience pain, they just back out. Man, I've been beaten so many times in my life that, like many people that have tattoos, like I said, once again, the pain feels good. The pain is addicting. Pain is addicting. That electrical shock. Sometimes you don't feel nothing, but sometimes you feel that electric shock and that pain that's going through your body. I want to do my fingers here. All right. Maybe not skeleton. I'm thinking more, a little bit more vine-like. Maybe I need something, or maybe some flames that are going down, or, a big piece of fire here. I don't know. But I heard that the fingers hurt a lot. I've seen a lot of videos of guys that are like, but I asked somebody else, oh shit, that hurt my back. I asked somebody else the other day, did it hurt? Like, she had her fingers done right here. And I said, did it hurt? She said, no, I didn't feel anything. So pain is different from person to person. And I don't have this announced here, but as always, guys, we are going for a new PC. And if you guys help me with a donation of $100, I will tattoo what you want on me. Let's say you want a Playboy sign, so I'll put a Playboy sign somewhere for you. Of course, it's not going to be something super huge. I'll make it small, and I'll place it somewhere that it's not part of a project that I have going on. But you get to choose. You can write Grindr is gay, something like that. I'll fucking write it down. And all of these proceeds are going to go towards the new computer. All right? You guys know this is my goal. My goal is not, of course, my goal is 10,000 subscribers, all right? But until then, I need to augment the quality. So what we're going to do is that we're going to be building a new PC together, but not real fast. We're going to go one piece at a time. So without further ado, I'd like to present to you tonight's super duper secret. Not only were we super lucky by finding I swear to God, guys, by finding in a trash bin, a power supply, 850 watt power supply. It's not something that I'm going to use, but I'm going to be able to sell this. But the biggest news is that the other day, I asked you guys if I should buy the case and the power supply for the new PC, which is already, organized. I know what I want. It's going to be the nicest PC you ever fucking seen in your life. You're going to jizz when you see it. Just a little bit, just on a tip. So it was either the case and the power supply or the CPU. So you guys decided on the CPU. And sometimes I can do a poll, but I can still go my way depending on the flow. But this time I respected your poll and I respected your advice. Instead of having a case here with fans in it that I can see, like I felt like I would like to have maybe the case right there, and I could like with the power supply so that I can plug it in and I can see the fans rolling, and it would motivate me to get more work done on it, more pieces. But you guys have actually convinced me, instead of going from the outside going in, you guys told me to go from the processor, the heart, and from there on. So I took all the money. Something happened with lawyers and all that, and basically a company gave me just a bit of money for an error that they made. I didn't ask for more. They lowballed, and I said, okay. And with your help also that you have given to me through time, I was able to buy the best gaming processor on the market. Everybody says that the best gaming processor on the market, not everybody, but a lot of people think back in the day, not back in the day, but like a year ago, the best gaming processor was a Ryzen 7 7800 X3D. And everybody wanted that one, and everybody still wants that one, because there's processors that are in thousands and thousands of dollars. There are some that are super cheap, maybe not in DDR5. But the price for the best gaming, like I'm talking even the ones that are more expensive, I don't think that they're going to give you this value. Anyways, so a good card was the Ryzen 7 7800 X3D, something like that. Well, of course, that's an old card. And then there was the 9000 series that came. And once the 9000 series that came, of course, they took everything that they learned from the 7800 X3D and they tried to apply that and to modernize. So with all the researches that I've done, everybody seems to say that what is beating or equal, or sometimes, it's really fucking close, but it's considered, since it's newer, it is considered just a bit better by a lot of pros once that you know what to do with your motherboard and all that. And also what's cool is that the Ryzen 7 7800 X3D here in Canada is $527 on Amazon. But the Ryzen 7 9,700, something like 9700X was 500, or was lower, was very lower, or maybe it was very lower. So you got the one, because the X3D, yeah, it's good, but the price is higher just because it is more wanted. All right. So right now, everybody, I'm glad to say that for the first time in my life, I bought the best of the best. Usually I buy things that are old or maybe cheap, or I'm on a budget. But this time, guys, I went balls to the wall with the best. I put all my money, and especially one day I had $300, and I think I something like that, and I still needed like $150. Let's open this a good way. So for a whole day and a half, I was like, oh man, I could buy this, I could buy that on Amazon right now. But I waited, and then I got just enough money to be able to buy the best processor. Because if I would not have waited and I would have spent that money the first day, I would have taken probably a Ryzen with a Ryzen 9, but with an AM4 platform. So right now, if you want to modernize your computers, I'd suggest you go to the Ryzen AM5 platforms. You can still use the AM4 and have lots of good things, but for the future, they're all saying to future-proof, make sure to go to DDR5. Now, we're going to be unboxing this bitch, all right? Let me show everybody. All right. It can be anything. I don't even know if it's the processor, but I hope it is. Because it really feels small in the box, guys. I gotta say. So I can't wait to see what the interior. Okay, so I just opened it, but it feels really small. I'll let you guys see before. Did I get shafted? Are we okay? Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And of course, there's no heatsink on it. All right. So here you go, everybody. I am glad to announce that we got the Ryzen 9000 series. So the Ryzen 7 9700X. The best. It's the best around, and nothing's gonna ever take it down. All right, so AMD Ryzen 7 9700X, 8 AM5 socket, cooler is not included, 8 core, 16 thread processor, 40 megabyte cache unlocked. All right, this processor, for everything that I've heard in the verses, it is actually a better, it's a newer It's a newer processor that does the same job and even better in certain places than the Ryzen 7 7800 X3D. This is a newer version, all right? The thing is that it was less expensive because the Ryzen 7 7800 X3D is very popular. It has been for a couple of years, that it's the best gaming processor that they say. But the year after that, there was a new generation. And the year after that, so if you're thinking about a Ryzen 7 7800, all right, the year after that, they probably came out with the 8000 series. I'm not sure. And then the year after that, the 9000 series. All right. So there's always evolutions. So everything that they're saying is that you can go check on YouTube. I've done my research, and either this be the best or not, I know that I will be getting some serious fucking performance out of this thing. Now, what I got to do now is I got to know which motherboard is the best for this. Now, I can always use which motherboard is going to be the best for the Ryzen 7 9700X. All right? I don't care about the amount of money. Maybe not $900. Let's go $400 maximum with tax. If you guys know of any great motherboards, because this one here, the 9800X, there's a lot of work to be done on the motherboard to deliver this performance, and you really need a motherboard that is very compatible with this for a couple of different reasons that I don't want to explain because I don't know them too much, but that's what I heard. So if you guys know anything about the 9000 series and what motherboards to use, we can talk about that. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if anybody is taking a look at us at the traditional here, the traditional live stream. And thanks for coming in on the vertical. I see that you guys are dropping a like. We got Chris, the Pepsi driver, that came in with a $5 super chat saying that my microphone was muted. He paid me $5 to say that my microphone was muted and you guys couldn't hear me. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Let me change the title of the vertical here. How can I name that? Yeah, I'm going to be ending the vertical anyways. Guys, if you guys are on the vertical, I would appreciate it if you guys want to follow our adventures. I'm streaming right now on the regular live stream, so just click on my name. Make sure to click subscribe also. And yeah, come and see us on the regular live stream, guys. I'm really fucking proud, man. I'm really fucking proud. Now, the thing is that I'm going to have to hide this. I don't want to leave it out so that everybody can see, man. I'm so fucking proud, guys. I got a Ryzen 7 9700X in my hands right now. I don't believe it, man. Hey, we got 143 people that came into the vertical. That's the thing, guys. 143 people came into the vertical to watch and to talk. I haven't played. We were just talking. So 143 people came in. Do you know how many subscribers that gave to me? 0. So that's why I want to change things around. Either I game or I tattoo myself, or we can just do a vertical live stream like that outside. I would like to shave my head, man. I would like to shave my head. I'm ugly when I'm shaving, but I want to shave my head or at least do a mohawk, or I don't know, man. But I can't see this shit anymore in the back. I don't want to see that anymore. I'm going to be shaving all this too. It really hurt me, guys, the way that I was treated last night. Like, I know that I'm not liked and people don't like to see me and girls don't like me, but yesterday they fucking threw me out because they wanted to impose their rules on me, and I should have just went inside. Well, I wanted to go inside, but a girl that I like a lot and I respect came to see me and said, listen, you leave, please leave. And I responded. I left. I didn't go inside, guys. But that's the thing, guys, is that I've been listening to women my whole life and doing as they say. And last night I left, but of course it's her work and I wouldn't want to infringe my chances with her also. So I made sure to leave, and I hope that I did the right thing. And I think that she understands everything that happened. The first night I got into a verbal discussion with one of the higher ups that was there, and she probably talked to her whole team about what happened and advised her. When there's, like, I'm sure that here it's a really peaceful town, and if there is a gay parade or anything like that, like it was a flag festival, like the colored flag was there, and because I don't know the letters, LGDPQ, whatever. So there was like a get together last night. And here, honestly, everybody respects, but it looks like the organizers or the person, they were just waiting. They were just waiting for someone to oppose them. And they thought that that was me, but I was not opposing them. I heard something that she said that was wrong, and I made sure to tell her that, listen, you're saying that to me, and I'm okay. But I'm going to tell you, if you say that to somebody else, you're in deep trouble. You're in deep trouble. And she did not understand that. Because the law is we're allowed to do this. We're allowed to film in public, voice, and, if you're in public, you're talking in public, you're breathing in public, you're showing your face in public. If you don't want to show your face, put a mask on. All right? You don't want to be in the camera, you can gently ask the person to not film you. You can always ask that. Or the person that films can ask if they want to, but there's no obligation, right? But she actually said, if you film here, you're going to have to ask permission. So this is a law. And she said, no, you're going to have to do this. Why? The law is this. If we have to do this, put that into the law. Put that into law. But for right now, you're asking me something that's not correct. I'm so offended, man. I'm so offended. And I got lots of things. I didn't have that much battery on my camera, but I filmed a lot of things. I took a lot of pictures. So I went there, then they told me to leave. I came back because I said, oh, fuck, man. I've been listening to girls my whole life. Then Pascal, I met a great friend last night. I hope I see this guy again. This guy comes from the same town as me, the same titty. He was a bouncer at the titty bar that I used to go when I was 18 and 19 and 20 years old. All right, so I recognize that guy. And Pascal, if you ever hear me, I can't wait to see you again. So he talked to me a lot, and he felt the need to talk to me. I felt the need to exteriorize a bit because I wasn't well treated, but he was acting more like the bouncer, like he used to be, to protect everybody. And I saw that, and I made sure to tell him, you're not going to have any danger with me. And he got what I was saying. But not all I wanted, but he was saying that he came here to sing. I was like, okay, well, stop, please don't talk to me. I'm sorry that you're talking to me. But he did say that I was sort of ruining his night. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I don't want that to happen. What did I do to ruin your night? Because my night has been ruined because they're treating me like that. But why did I ruin? Was it because something I said, the way that I acted? And he said, no, it's just that, people are singing inside, but outside, everybody is paying attention to you. Well, that's the thing, because they're not including me in anything. They're not letting me go in because, man, they lied so much. They lied so much, man. Even the security guard made sure to come and say, yeah, c'est tout ce we dire. It's all hearsay. The security guard told me that what they were complaining about, it's just hearsay. There's fucking cameras everywhere at that place, plus I was filming. So they accused me of, I don't know what. They did not like the way that I was acting, because some women that were there, including a young girl, have seen physical violence and may have seen physical and sexual violence in their life, and they did not find that appropriate. Well, it's not my fault if they live that and if they're offended, but I didn't do anything wrong. If I say something and it rings a bell to someone because they heard that in the past and they're offended because I use the word crocodile, do I have to stop using the word crocodile just because it makes someone feel bad? I don't know. No one told me that to not say the word crocodile. Anyways, I'm really fucking offended. Like, I was going there yesterday, hopefully wanting to meet new people. And I feel like Pascal told me to leave and don't go fishing. But I feel like I want to go fishing right now. Or at least rest, or as soon as it restarts. I feel like I want to go fishing, because if they do that to me again, I'm going to bring them to court, man. And the thing is that it's the city that owns that place. But the people that were in charge of that were not part of the city. They were part of a state-sponsored government program for people that have dependencies and inject themselves and stuff like that. Like, they give out kits for syringes and condoms and stuff like that, right? So, but that's a government. So a government employee treated me like that. So just imagine bringing a lawyer and that. Like, I already had some stuff that's the thing. I already had some stuff that came up with a store that really fucked me up. I didn't do anything. They accused me of something. And just to give you an idea how right I was, it went from the manager, the district manager, loss prevention, lawyers, and then after that I went to the company so that we can settle everything. And they lowballed offer me. I'm not even going to say what I just sent them a message. I say, listen, this is tearing me up. I know that if I bring you guys to court, you guys are going to do everything to stretch it out. I know that that's your strategy. So let's just end everything right here. And I want to know what you guys are willing to offer me. You guys are always asking me, what do I want? What do I want? But you guys know what happened. So what do you guys offer to me? They gave me a very lowball offer. All right. And I got that 2 days ago. And I'm feeling super happy. All right. I'm feeling super happy because finally, after almost 1 year, let's say after 9 months of living with this in my mind and in my heart and in my honor and all that, living with that, it made me feel a lot down. Now all of that's gone, and then last night, all of that happened again. I could really, but I don't want to. You want to know why I don't want to? Because of the girl, because of the long-legged redhead. I don't want to say her name. And a man, I'm going to say his name, but I don't want to say him physically. So Pascal. So Pascal and my redhead, thank you for accepting me last night. I just hope that I'm going to get the chance to meet you guys again. All right. Right now, guys, I will be stopping the vertical. All right. So if you see my finger, that's right on the camera. If I'm hiding the camera right now and you can't see me, all right, I'm going to be stopping that live stream. I'm going to be going on a traditional one. Why? Because I need my telephone. And, oh no. Oh yeah, I got the surprise. So this was the surprise. We got the best processor. Next on the plan is what is going to be the best motherboard. All right, and it's going to be around $300 to $400. So I got a lot of stuff to sell. If I can sell the TV, if I can sell the bike, I'm going to be putting the bike outside today and putting a sign on it for sale. All right, we might be doing the live stream outside. When we do a live stream outside on the vertical like that, you guys like to talk and you guys like to see outside here. And I ain't doing nothing special, guys, but oh, and earlier, I went outside and I whistled at a cop and I made sure to ask the lady, yeah, I told you guys, Officer Boulanger. And she basically said, no, you're allowed to be there if you don't do anything wrong. And it's just something that, I explained to her the whole situation, right? Real quick. And she, I know that I was in the right. I know that I was in the right yesterday. All right. And I explained it as fairly as I could to the cop just to make sure that if I go back there and I don't do anything wrong and they call the cops on me just because they don't like me or because I put my foot down and I record people, first of all, it's outside in a public area and they're forcing me to ask people, right? And when I went to give, the first night I got into this sort of but this argument with one of the heads up there. And I thought about it a lot and I'm like, okay, I don't agree with what she was saying, but what I wanted to extend an olive branch saying, I'm sorry about yesterday. And I can appreciate that you have a point of view and I got a point of view. And I'm willing to respect your point of view. So I'd like to offer this olive branch. You're pretty cute. You got a lot of fire. So, I wanted to give, I thought about it. There was a lot of passion in her. But passion, when it's misdirected, can lead to Nazism. No. Every girl is fucking rejecting me on the whole fucking face of the earth, guys. That feels bad. Those of you that don't know, all right, oh no, there's one person. Let me see how much is on the traditional stream here. Give me a second. I'm on the wrong one. 144 visits on the live stream. And you guys want to know how many subscribers we got out of that? 0. So this afternoon, guys, I really do have to play some Call of Duty, all right? Because when I talk like that, people just flip on by. And if you're not a member, what I'm saying right now, you don't really give a shit. You know, people don't really give a shit. People don't give a shit about the emotions that you can be feeling if they don't know you. You know. But I just needed to get some shit out there. So thank you very much, everybody, for letting me do that. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, so we got the live chat. We got 3 people that came in. We got 2 people on the regular stream. And for the person that's watching me on the vertical, I see that there's only one. You're flipping through your phone. Make sure to click that subscribe button, or at least click my name. Come and see me on the main channel. I'm just going to go and do a little something. It's not far where they are. I want to see at what time the activities start, because I want to make the decision if I'm going to go back tonight or not. I want to at least be able to try to talk to that redhead girl. So what I'm going to do is that I showed you guys the surprise. I'm going to be cutting the main line, the vertical here, all right? So vertical, okay, someone just came in on the vertical. Make sure to subscribe. Come and see me on the main channel. I'm going to close the vertical. All right, so click Grinder right now. Click like, click Grinder, click subscribe. I'm going to be shaving real quick. No, I'm going to go see. I'm going to go shave. I might shave my whole head when I come back. I don't know yet. Or I might just try to shave the sides here. I might just try to shave the sides and have a mullet. Look at my hairline, though. Hey, it's not as bad as KSI. Oh, no, I got hat hair. Gonna have to take a shower, too. I've been up all night. So, okay. Yeah, I'm going to be closing the vertical. All right, guys. See you. Much love, and thanks for coming in, all right? Come on. Stop the stream, man. Stop the stream. I want to pick my nose. Come on, man. I got to stop the stream. I don't want y'all to see that. All right, everybody. Love you. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? They say, are you sure you want to stop streaming? Okay or cancel? But the answer should be yes or no, you know? I pressed okay. So the vertical has been stopped. I need to check my messages. I got a lot of messages, I think. Julie liked me in dating. Wow. Messages. Just let me check my emails. Okay. What I'm going to do, guys, also, something me one of the best processors in the world just loose in the box like that. This is a terrible, there was no packing material. All right. So I don't know what this box went through. Okay. The box is dirty also. All right. And I'm going to be able to take some pictures of that. So I'm going to be writing a bad review, all right, for this seller. So hopefully we get something that, he's going to want to communicate with us so that we can change our review. Well, what's going to make me change my review? So, share a video or photo. Your video could be the first. Imagine that. Yeah. So I'll be writing a review on that. But I really love the shipping company here. They're really freaking fast, man, and they got good service. They make sure to, and I talked to him. I real quick when I got the package, I said, if you come here next time, you can always leave the package here, because if you leave it at the door, I live really close to a corner store here, and lots of people um, are gonna see him bring a package right to the front. A lot of people are gonna see him, and if they see that I don't pick it up, they're just gonna. It's very accessible for them to steal it. Let's just put it that way. But I showed him a couple of places he can place it, the next packages. And I said, do you accept tips? He said, yeah. So I took all the change that I had in my pockets. I had like a $2. That was my meal for tonight. For tonight. Uh, yeah, that was my meal for tonight, man. My $2. Fuck, I didn't think about that. It cost $2 to eat at the soup kitchen. And the reason that I want to go eat at the soup kitchen or at the local kitchen here is, first of all, I want to keep an eye on a guy that owes me some shit. All right, I know he's going to be there. And second of all, is that the soup there is really fucking good, and I don't know, it really helped my stomach in the last couple of days. So, and uh, I get to eat, which you guys, if you guys know me, I eat once per 3 days, guys. I know it's not good, but what are you going to do? You going to spank me, motherfucker? All right, nobody's in here. I'm getting off. I'll be back this afternoon. I love you guys. Live from the 819. My name's Grinder.